It is chicken butchering day. We have a number of Cornish cross birds that we've been growing out, and today is the day to put them in the freezer, so we're running around getting everything ready. So this is the same place we always butcher. This is our big open shed, and it just is nice because it's a little bit out of the sun. And we have 2 tables, one for evisceration, one for plucking. Although we won't have to pluck much this year because we are trying out our brand new chicken plucker, which could be revolutionary. I'm pretty excited. It's got these rubber fingers. We'll see how this works. And our butchering box, we just keep it all in here. It just keeps it super organized. Shrink wrap bags, lots of freshly sharpened knives, and the thermometer for the water to make sure our temps are just right, and more knives and poultry shears. So Christian is headed out to get ice, and then we're just finishing the setup here, getting everything clean and hosed down. We'll use these trash cans with the bags to put the cold ice water, and then we will dunk the birds in. You just want to get all the heat out of the carcass before you put it in the bags. And the pigs are out. We've had the pigs in the barn while we were building their new pen, and we just got the pen done today. And of course they are escaping because that is what pigs like to do. Check out this pig water that Christian invented. It's pretty sweet. Guys. I have no idea how we're gonna get those guys in. I think it's a lost cause. So I know this can be a controversial topic, and I debated posting this video because whenever I talk about butchering animals, inevitably we get pushback, which I get it. Not everyone wants to eat meat, but I do think it's important that if we choose to eat meat as humans, that we are conscious of the sacrifice and the work it takes to produce it. I'll tell you right now, I do not love butchering day. I like animals. I spend a lot of time around these animals. Butchering day is not my favorite. It always makes me a little bit sad. But on the flip side of that, I also find a lot of gratitude to these animals, and that we have the ability to give our family and other families who we provide meat to better options. So that's why we do what we do. It's okay if you don't agree with it, but we're doing this consciously, and I think it's important that you understand that. Oh, now the pigs are on the opposite side. Come here, piggies. You want to go back in your pen? They're the rogue pigs. 6 pigs. We're not keeping them all for ourselves. We're raising 1 for us and 5 for friends that didn't have room for meat. That's something I'm really glad we're able to do, is help others secure good quality farm raised food. So that's the plan, and you guys are gonna destroy this mud, I guarantee it. So this is our big bucket for scalding. That'll get about 145 degrees. We need to find some sort of stick to stir the chickens around in. Oop, Jed, they're coming for you, dude. I'm really excited this year because we were able to raise our meat chickens, or at least the majority of them, out in a chicken tractor, which has been 1,000 times better than trying to raise them in a chicken coop. Okay. So the crew is waiting. We have the chickens ready, all of our tools ready, and now we just have to wait for the water to get to 150 degrees, give or take.
So once you grab hold of the head, then you can let go of the legs. Okay. And then you can feel their jawbone right here. So the lower jaw and then the jawbone, just like literally it's this jawbone. And we want to have our knife right there on both sides. And you can wait for them to just stop kicking. They may kick a couple more times. Which we're pretty much there. They go straight from here. And then I like to use use this just to kind of help hold them down in here. Make sure they get...
It's hot, Sagey.
Yeah, don't touch. Make sure they get completely submerged.
Daddy.
And it doesn't take but maybe 30 seconds.
If it's hot enough. If it's not hot,
If it's hot enough. We'll let them resurface and then we'll try a few feathers.
What?
Leg. And the other thing we can do is the skin will start to come off. See how the skin just peels off of there? That means we're there.
That's a good sign. Yep, that's exactly
So
what you
feathers
want.
are just falling off. So we take it from here, and the water's hot, so over here. And away we go.
This chicken plucker is literally the best thing I've ever bought in my whole entire life. I cannot tell you how much easier it is than trying to pluck it all with your fingers.
Then we can bring them over here, probably to the next table. Next, we want to make sure we got all the feathers off. Just make sure they look good.
Daddy, your chickens
They're a lot better size this year than they were last year.
Is a pink knife your favorite?
It's my favorite. Julie gets the legs. So we'll put feet in that bucket.
And you're just...
You just find that joint right there between the two bones. Just make a little nick right there. Run your finger down. And find the esophagus. Right there.
Hey, that's their food sack? How come is it smaller? Because of the
Because it's empty. Come over.
They eat rocks and that thing can
I'll get rid of this little oil gland here.
Why do it look like something blue in there?
Oh, there is some blue stuff. It's all the insides.
What is that right there? Is it heart? Is it that her?
Okay, so since we got everything done up here,
I saw redness on it. How can I help you do this, Daddy?
we're going to cut this off right there.
Hold on.
Daddy, I saw some redness.
Yeah, there's red stuff. We'll show you the different
Make
parts.
sure that these guys are
You're gonna be eating
disconnected
this side or your side.
as much as we can.
The one that's cooked. Right,
Reach in
crispy, skinny, and salty.
The wings.
The wings are the favorite. Like all that, I can't believe the chicken plucker did that. Like it took like 2 seconds for it to do it.
Yeah, it's
Where's
pretty
the
cool,
heart?
huh? We'll find it.
It's up here, it's supposed to be up here somewhere.
Well, now everything's out, so.
I'm going to bring this guy back here. Cut down. Right around the vent.
Is there supposed to be something right here?
And that's it. Here's the heart.
The heart, it's a muscle, right? Just like our heart.
So it's in a sack.
Our heart's in the sack.
Yep.
What is this? What is this right here? Is this the lungs right here?
I think that's the lungs, yeah. So that's where it goes to first. And then from there, it follows the tube all the way down to their belly.
Daddy, I saw a bone.
You did?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
bones.
there's a bone.
So now we're going to take...
There's a bone right here. Like a chicken bone.
Where's the scissors? You want to cut this kind of at an angle
Brain would be very nutritious.
so that it doesn't poke a hole in your bag.
That what you want to cut off the bone so it didn't poke a hole?
The bone can be sharp.
What are you doing?
Right?
Then
Is that what you're doing with your ducks?
we pull this skin back right here, poke a little hole right there.
That would be. It's pretty close. Even though.
There you go.
There you go. So what do we do with this?
What's homesteading today? How many of those?
Into the ice bath.
Very cold.
Our friend Julie is taking the feet home for stock. We'll put the feathers in the compost pile, so really nothing will go in the trash.
This guy has a lot more fat on him.
Oh, really?
A lot? Mom, I can't get the.
Yeah,
Look how much fat that is.
that is a lot of fat, isn't it? Yeah, that is quite a bit.
Fat.
Where'd Seiji go?
She's somewhere. She was playing over there, so she's got to be close.
Looks good. So we're about done. We're just waiting for the birds to chill in ice, and then we'll put them in our freezer bags. Interesting little note. We had about 2/3 of our birds out in the chicken tractor, and then we had about 1/3 of them in the chicken coop like we used to do it because we didn't have enough room in the tractor. And the birds out in the tractor grew 100 times better. Way bigger, way more meat on them. They were the exact same age as the ones in the coop. They were fed the exact same food, but the ones raised outside on the green grass did way better. So lesson learned. We'll definitely be building more tractors because we have 50 more birds coming in July. So no more coop raising for us. It is chicken tractors all the way. Final step, and then we are done for the day. So we have these amazing shrink wrap bags, which are the best thing ever, second only to the chicken plucker. And here's how they work. So you put the chilled, cooled chickens into the bags.
There's the pliers.
Just have them. Get out as much air out as you can. And then we take these little metal rings, or you can use zip ties, and
Just put it on loose,
put them loose.
like that. It's still loose. That'll let air get out of here when I dunk it.
This water is about 180 degrees Fahrenheit, and that'll shrink those bags down.
So now I can squeeze the air out because this ring's still loose.
So we have everybody bagged up, and now we're gonna take them to the freezer. It's been a long afternoon, but it feels really good to have homegrown chicken. So this will serve us well for many months to come. A lot of suppers and broth and all kinds of good stuff will come out of this. So excited to have it complete for the day. Do you remember how I showed you that video last week of the milking parlor being quote unquote done? Check it out now. It is a disaster. Christian is putting in a hot water heater with, I don't even know what's happening here. It's just some stuff and wires. He could give you a better explanation. He's building this box that will keep things insulated, I think. Then we've got pipe and foamy things and more pipe. So here you go. Are you stuck or are you sleeping? I think you're okay. You tired? Oh, pigs.